lot going on in the world. Do you know what you should know? Well, I hope to inform you today because I have a lineup of new Florida laws that have gone into effect on July 1st that I think you need to know about. Yes, there are folks who are, staying up with the news, but I know sometimes we get so busy, so I use my show as a platform to inform you, give you some hot topics, of course, news you can use. I'm an attorney. Yes, welcome. If you're brand new here, I want to welcome you to the airwaves. We are Voice of the Caribbean Radio, and I am your hostess with the mostest. Yes, an attorney, also political activist who just cares about her community. And I love to give my opinion on what's going on in today's world. So we're going to start with some Florida laws. Did you know that officially Florida is the second state in the entire United States to take fluoride out of their water? There is no longer fluoride in any water supply here in Florida because of a law that was signed this year by Governor Ron DeSantis. So we're going to talk about no more fluoride in your water. We also need to talk about the new law. It's not new, but its implementation has been over time. That is, the minimum wage will be going up in September. Did you know this? The minimum wage will be going up in September. Minimum wage was raised to $15 a few years back, and we've been seeing a dollar incremental increase each and every year. So that includes this September, where if you are working minimum wage, with a few exceptions, I'm going to give you the exceptions as well. But in general, the minimum wage will be increasing September next month by a dollar. So if you know people who are working and are earning a minimum wage, depending on whether it's tipped or non-tipped, I'm going to give you the current rate and what the rate will be as of September 2025, heading on up to $15 an hour. So I want to go over some of the laws that have been changing. Fluoride is a big one. If you missed my show yesterday, y'all, you need to tune in. I'm on every Thursday and Friday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Every Thursday and Friday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. right here on Voice of the Caribbean Radio, Suzette Speaks Show Live. But you can still find my show from yesterday. I put some of my clips on YouTube, as well as you can follow my YouTube channel, Suzette Speaks, 1Z, 2T's. And yeah, follow me. And I did some law review yesterday as well. We talked about the super speeder law that's going into effect as well, or just went into effect July 1st. That applies to people who are going 50 miles an hour over the speed limit. I'm not going to go into details because I went into detail with it yesterday. But now, speeding that fast, 50 miles an hour or more, or going over 100 miles an hour, can be a crime. It's no longer a civil infraction. You can face jail time as a super speeder. That's 50 miles an hour over the posted speed limit wherever you're driving. If you're going that fast, it is now a criminal infraction, right? Facing jail time. 30 days is a possible penalty, along with a fine, right? So no longer just a fine. And of course, if you're going over 100 miles an hour, same thing. And multiple offenders can face longer jail time. So I went over that yesterday. So I do a little legal breakdown. I want you to know what's going on. I want to talk about the fluoride coming out of Florida water. Like I said, there's no more fluoride in public water systems here in the state of Florida, thanks to the Republican legislature and a bill that was passed and signed in May of this year, May 2025. Governor Ron DeSantis signed the law. So no more. Listen, you have to brush your teeth. Listen to me. You have to brush your teeth, Florida. You have to take care of your children's hygiene. This is a big change. No more fluoride is in any water system, right? It was passed at the state level in the House of Representatives and the Florida State Senate and signed in May by Governor Ron DeSantis. So I'm going to talk about that change. No more fluoride is in the public water in Florida. We are the second state in the entire United States. Only two of us, Utah and now Florida. Only Utah, now Florida, does not have fluoride in our water anymore. So thank you so much, everybody watching online. Good Friday to you. Fantastic Friday here at Voice of the Caribbean. We call it Fire Friday. We bring the vibes, the DJs. Shout out to Mecca Rose, by the way. She kept us rocking in the midday. I appreciate her right before my show. And of course, after, we'll hear from Lisa B and the vibes today. Listen, I'm all about it because guess what? Today is the observation of Emancipation Day for Jamaica. If you are of the diaspora, of course, we celebrate all the Caribbean diaspora here. We know South Florida has been a melting pot and home to many of us who have journeyed, like my family, from the Caribbean here to the United States. And this is a weekend that is a huge weekend, and I'll go over some more events that will be taking place this weekend in celebration of what we call emancipendence, right? So if you are of the Jamaican diaspora, today is your celebration of Emancipation Day. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Yeah, Bob Marley tell you, right? So Emancipation Day, happy emancipendence, because independence comes next week, but the whole week of celebration now has been combined from Emancipation Day today to Independence Day next week. So emancipendence is what we'll hear. So we'll see a lot of wonderful activities and celebrations around the community celebrating this heritage, and I'll go over a few. Again, the calendar is full. If you go to voicesofthecaribbean.com, if you follow us on Instagram, if you follow me, Suzette Speaks, I posted in my stories all of the events that will be going on. Last night, let me tell you what I did last night, y'all. So last night I did hang out with my homegirl, and she just opened, or she and another attorney just opened a brand new law office, and I'm so proud of her. Shout out to Sandy B Law. Yes, Sandy B. Shout out to my sister-in-law. And as a fellow lady lawyer, I know it's not easy. I have my own firm as well. You guys know I do personal injury as well as medical malpractice. When people get hurt in a hospital setting or in a doctor's office due to negligence, I try to help people fight for justice. Yes? So she also opened her new office, or guess what? So they didn't give me the full story. So they were upstairs. A gentleman who also does PI and her, they had a smaller two office space, and then they moved downstairs now to a full suite, and they got about 6 or 7 offices, mediation rooms, all of that. And so they had an grand opening, and I was pleased to eat. That's it. First of all, shout out to them. So they had a beautiful, almost like an office warming, right? So brand new office. And they gave us food. They fed us. It was in the evening from like 6 to 9. And I thought it was so cute. They had a Haitian food room and a Jamaican food room, right? So in the Haitian food room, you guys know it had that 𝙎𝙤𝙬𝙯𝙬 rice. Let me tell you, I love my rice and peas as a Jamaican, right? But the Haitian black mushroom rice, me have to big up my Haitian massive. Haiti. They got the rice game. Let me tell you, I got the last spoon of 𝙎𝙤𝙬𝙯𝙬 rice for take home yesterday. People was mad though, because that Haitian rice went before. Let me tell you, if it was a rice war last night, the 𝙎𝙤𝙬𝙯𝙬 rice, the black mushroom Haitian rice, that black rice is, yo, my taste buds watering. I have some at home. I'm going home after the show to finish my 𝙎𝙤𝙬𝙯. You hear me? So the Haitian rice was done first, and then the rice and peas was done. The Haitian rice won last night. Now, they also had, I forget the name, because I know a lot of my Haitian delicacies. I know about griot. I don't eat pork. You know, the fried pork is what they're known for as well. And they also had fried turkey. Somebody call me and tell me what the Creole word for the fried turkey is. I know cabri is goat. Yeah. We know about the legume, which is like a vegetable stew. They have bouillon, which is similar to Jamaicans' goat head soup. They have the bouillon. And what else they had last night? So they did have the fried plantain, the flat plantain, you know, the mashed plantain, when they cut it green, what they call it? Frita, is that frita? Okay, God. My Haitian master, forgive me, but I know they have the mashed plantain on lock with the green plantain in almost like a big circle, mashed plantain. So they had the mashed plantain and they had the pickles. Y'all know about the pickles? They had a lovely garnish, which is like a cabbage slaw, but a little bit spicy. And I love some pickles. So I have my little pickles on my 𝙎𝙤𝙬𝙯𝙬 rice, and me never eat the pork, me never eat the griot, but they me did take a little piece of the turkey. Now in the Jamaican room, guys, if you're just tuning in, I'm talking about an event I went to yesterday. Shout out to everybody hustling out there. It's a fantastic Fire Friday. Welcome to Voice of the Caribbean. Suzette Speaks. I'm gonna give you a legal update. Don't you worry. We're gonna talk about the laws that have just gone into effect here in Florida. One of them, there's a big change. There is no more fluoride in Florida water anywhere in the public water utility systems. Governor Ron DeSantis signed a bill this year in May 2025 that went into effect July 1st. There is no more fluoride. No more fluoride is in any Florida public water system. I'm going to tell you more about that bill. Okay. We also had another big change, which is we are talking about minimum wage going up. So minimum wage, the Florida voters passed that they wanted a $15 minimum wage years ago, and it has been going up incrementally each year. So this year, September, if you're working a minimum wage job, it's going up $1. Ha, dollar make you holla. We're going to go over that as well. And I want to go over some other changes. Yesterday, I had gone over the super speeder law. So you can watch my show on my YouTube channel, Suzette Speaks. You can follow me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, anywhere. I love connecting with people. So we're going to go over some other laws that are going into effect this or have gone into effect, because most Florida laws then pass it by the end of May and they go into effect July 1st. So I want the people to stay up to date on what's happening and what is, you have to pay attention to what's going on in the legal field so that we understand, because remember, ignorance of the law is no defense. So first and foremost, since I'm talking about, so big up, let me finish. The Jamaican room now had the oxtail. The oxtail won for sure. Oxtail always win. The Jamaican style, let me say, my Haitians got some wonderful side dishes, but we had the argument yesterday when it come to the meats. Them did have the jerk chicken pan deck. Them did have the oxtail pan deck. When it comes to the meat, the main dishes, I think the Jamaicans might have it. Don't be mad with me, and I'm not biased, but we were saying that maybe we could give the sides to our Haitian massive. Yes, big up my brothers and sisters, okay? The Haitian IT, they got the sides on lock, though. They rice me on point. If you have never tried the black rice, don't knock it till you try it. It tastes nice. But then the Bahamians got something to say. Hey, but listen, we had a wonderful time. Big up Sandy B. Law. Big up, it's called the Pierre Law Group. Big up Mr. Pierre. Met him last night. Great young man. And we also had Haitian rum cake. Missé. Coming like a vanilla cake. Ooh. I forget the restaurant from North Miami that had it. But big up Sandy B. Law, and I appreciate you inviting me, and I wish you much success, my fellow lady lawyer. So anyway, we're going to do a legal update. We do have events going on this week and all next week in honor of the diaspora celebrating Jamaica Emancipation Day. Today is Emancipation Day. Happy Emancipation Day. As well as Jamaica Independence, which is being commemorated throughout this weekend and next week. So I want to let you know what's on the calendar. We have so many events. South Florida, you're like, yo, Jamaica here, Lauderdale, where you at? Jamaica here, Lauderdale. You have the events them pan lock, man. And we know Sunday, August 3rd. Let's start with I Am Legend, the big stage show featuring Kago, Ziggy Rankin, The Angel at Luxurious Hall 3500 Northwest 15th Street in Lauderdale. Yeah, those tickets are available. I Am Legend, that's Sunday. No, I will be at the Sizzla Kalonje. Yeah. Sizzla, my DJ. I will be at that show Sunday. I think it's sold out. Sorry, guys. I think it's already sold out. Big up Mikey Mike that did give me my ticket before it sold out. But Sizzla Kalonje alongside the strong one, Itana. I can't wait till she sing that new song she have, Kiss of Judas. I love that. I love that song. I tell y'all, I have it on lock. I have it on repeat. Me not just friend, me not love likes. Everybody say me weird and paranoid. Y'all know it? I seen friends that, like when she sing that on Sunday, that's why I stay prayed up, because I got my mind made up. When she sing that Sunday, our Father what in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Atana, my artist, So when she sing that Sunday, I cannot wait to salute her, because we want music that have meaning. We want music that have substance. And one who is holding that line is the strong one, Itana. Big her up anywhere she there. Yeah, I can't wait for that show. So if you're not having a ticket for Sizzla, sorry for you, because Sizzla Kalonje, coming with Itana, Lady G for the old school, along Hal Anthony, backed up by the Code Red Band. That's going to be at the Lauderdale Performing Arts Center on Sunday. If you're lucky enough to have a ticket, I'll see you there. Well, we have a bunch more events we want to tell you about. A lot of them are free as well. So we want to take the time to make sure if you went to, today is the 1st, right? So we still have, so yesterday was a reception at the city of Miramar. So today, in honor of Caribbean Emancipation and Juneteenth, we are seeing a conversation tonight, actually this afternoon, right after my show. I wonder if I can make it over there. 3 p.m. Church of the Atonement presented by Broward Commissioner Hazel Rogers. So she will be presenting Caribbean Emancipation Juneteenth conversation, 3 p.m. today. It's free by Broward County Commissioner Hazel Rogers at Church of the Atonement, 4401 West Oakland Park Boulevard, Lauderdale Lakes. That's today. So tomorrow, Jamaica Independence Flag Raising. That's tomorrow, Saturday, under the distinguished patronage of Consul General Oliver Mayer and hosted by Duke of Earl and City of Lauderdale. That's tomorrow, Saturday, 1 p.m., free at the Lauderdale Sports Complex. We'll be doing, or we'll see the Jamaica Independence Flag Raising and Celebration. That's going to be at the Lauderdale Sports Complex, Saturday, 1 p.m. Saturday, Lauderdale Sports Complex, 1 p.m. Also tomorrow, the Old Time Fair. This is going to be nice. Old Time Jamaica Independence Fair, hosted by Mayor Wayne Messam of the city of Miramar. That will be at the Miramar Amphitheater. Free event as well, but you do have to RSVP. Miramar Jamaica Fair 25.eventbrite. Miramar Jamaica Fair 25.eventbrite.com. Yeah, man. So also tomorrow, boy, the calendar is full. Jamaican Women of Florida, 𝙎𝙪𝙯𝙬𝙬, as they're known. Jamaican Women of Florida. That's an organization y'all can join. Y'all know that. Y'all can look it up. 𝙎𝙪𝙯𝙬𝙬, Jamaican Women of Florida. I've been a member. And guess what? They're putting together a fantastic event called Sweet and Dandy, Sweet and Dandy, Sweet and Dandy Independence Celebration. If you know the song, you know. That'll be tomorrow, Saturday at 8 p.m. Tickets on sale. 𝙎𝙪𝙯𝙬𝙬, JWOF independence.eventbrite.com, 𝙎Wolf independence.eventbrite.com. That's going to be at La Veranda Restaurant in Sunrise. There's going to be Sunday, a couple of prayer and commemoration services, Thanksgiving service commemorating 63 years independence celebration, hosted by, again, Consulate General of Jamaica, Oliver Mayer. That will be at the Cooper City Church of God, 9191. That's a beautiful church. They have such a beautiful sanctuary, 9191 Sterling Road, Cooper City Church of God. If you want to celebrate Sunday at 3 p.m., free event, Thanksgiving service, 3 p.m. Sunday at Cooper City Church of God. We have a lot more lineup, but I do want to get into some of the legal framework. You know how I do. First of all, did you guys know I have been helping I'm not going to tell all our business. Let me see how much time I got till the break. I'm not going to tell all her business, but my baby cousin, who is looking to graduate with her associate's degree, did you know that since 2018 in the state of Florida, there is a test that all students who are seeking to obtain a college degree must pass, and it's called the FCLE. I don't know what the acronym is. I should know before I say it. The FCLE. Let me Google. So this test is supposed to be for students to know civics, because one of the things that we have been saying is that a lot of people, even though they may have graduated from high school, even though they may have graduated from college, do not know American history or laws or how the government works. And so I have been helping her quiz on this exam. And let me tell you, the FCLE, the Florida, this is what it stands for, Florida Civic Literacy Exam. Florida Civic Literacy Exam. The purpose of this test is to help students who graduate to know more about how the U.S. government works and its history, right? The FCLE. So when I looked at the FCLE, Florida Civic Literacy Exam, when I looked at it, I said, this is basically first year law school. So as an attorney, I remember taking a course called Constitutional Law, where you learn about some of the major cases and hallmark cases throughout our history. And when I look at it and the questions that they're asking her, man, I said, what this first year law school. When they talked about, I feel like I have to do some of these cases on my show, because I said this is a motivation for me, because she is learning these things for the first time. Plessy v. Ferguson, right? The case in our United States jurisprudence, which means throughout the making of laws in the legal history of the country, that solidified back in the day that things could be separate but equal. That's when things were segregated. Homer Plessy, I can go into it because I'm not going to teach them law school. Sometime I need to teach still though, because some of these cases when I remember, but they help shape the lives of everyone living in the United States. Now, I'm talking about the Dred Scott case. I'm talking about supremacy clause. These are things that are in the Constitution of the United States that they want every student to know. So I have been encouraging her. We made flashcards. We've been going over our flashcards to go over what are Miranda rights. right? What is our First Amendment free speech? You know, what is the protection against illegal search and seizure? All of these are in our test. I said, girl, you could go first year of law school when you pass this test. So it was just very interesting to me. And I didn't have to take it, even though I grew up here, went to school in Florida. This new test came around. It's not that new, but new to me. 2018. And you have to know it and you have to pass it to get any college degree. So as I was looking at it, and I said, well, this is very advanced because I learned these things. I didn't even learn them in undergraduate. I learned them in law school. And all the students who in Florida want a degree, 2-year degree, 4-year degree, college degree must pass the FCLE. I didn't know that it was offered in high school and you can take it and pass it in high school. And unfortunately, she did not at that time. But you have to pass it in order to graduate from college. It's a very interesting test. But more importantly, the principles and the cases in where the Constitution came from. What are the Articles of Confederation? What were the Federalist Papers? These are things that are huge documents that impacted the shaping of the United States of America and our democracy, and most people do not know what they are. So I'm going to take some inspiration from the FCLE, the Florida Civic Literacy Exam, which every student who wants a college degree now in Florida must pass. And again, my little cousin is studying hard to pass hers. But we're going to use some of that information and teach some law right here upon the Suzette Speak Show. Listen, we have to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We have a lot more Suzette Speak Show right after this. Stay tuned for more.
Your ride should feel good, clean, comfortable, and safe. That's why Broward County Transit goes the extra mile.
Woo.
We clean our buses inside and out every single
good,
day.
y'all.
So you always have.
How are you feeling? I came in like right at the beginning of the show, like action. But sometimes I like that little pressure. I like a little, whoo, how's everybody doing? Y'all check in. Who's watching? Give me some sign in the chat. Give me some signal, or I'm going over to Facebook. Let me know who's watching. Big up everybody watching. Hope everybody's good. It is a fantastic Friday. I'm in the office. Well, no, I thought I was in the office by myself. There's somebody in the office. Let me go check out who that is. Anyway, people don't want to say hi. People want to jump off. It's all good. Solid as a rock. Good to see everybody. Happy fantastic Friday. If you don't see me on this, I'm going to jump over and do a Facebook Live. Hello, hit the like button. Talking about a little legal updates for the state of Florida. There being no more fluoride in our water in the state of Florida. Yes, that is true. Governor Ron DeSantis took out the fluoride. There's no more fluoride in the public water systems in Florida. Other big news is the minimum wage will be going up in the state of Florida by $1 to 14. 14 will be the minimum this year as of September. I'm going to talk about that. People love to talk about the Epstein. I don't know if I have the in me to talk about it today. I'm going to keep talking about, like I said, actually, let me Google, what do I want to talk about? I do not want to talk about Epstein. Y'all want to talk about Epstein? Let me know. But I do want to talk about, what else? Let me see, what else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about, what else do I want to talk about? Let me just do, all right, okay, abolition of slavery. In America, it was 1863. And Jamaica abolished slavery 1834. 1863. Is that right? Yeah. Emancipation Proclamation. Let me just make sure I'm saying that right. America abolished slavery. America abolished slavery. I think it was 1863. America abolished slavery. I think it was 1863. I'm right. No, 1865. Ratification of the. I thought emancipation. No. Abolished versus freed. Okay, I got that wrong. Passed by Congress 1865. Ratified December 13th Amendment. Abolished slavery. Okay, 13th Amendment. Okay. So, and then Jamaica abolished slavery in 1834. So a few years before, about 30 years before, 31 years before. Okay. Okay, I'll read a little bit about that. Okay, I'll read a little bit about the emancipation in Jamaica, because today is Emancipation Day as celebrated here. Hit the like button. Shout out to everybody watching. Happy Friday. If y'all don't talk back to me, I'm going to go over to Facebook. I appreciate it. Let me go check my AC. My AC is always going up to 60, no, 85, and I put it back down to 65. Excuse me 1 second. I'll be right back. Pardon me, pardon me. Single break. Alrighty. I'm back. I had to take a bio break, guys. Sorry. I know y'all like, where's she at? I'm going over on Facebook, y'all. Okay, I'm going over Facebook. Okay, appreciate you guys watching. I'm going over Facebook. Bye. Bye.